Hello everyone and welcome to this extra sleep deprived version of the flailing toddler of programming. We're here with Godot. We're trying to get a little bit of progress in. A little bit at the very least. So the plan is actually pretty simple. I do want to have I was working on getting animations done because Agonia gave me an explosion animation, and for some reason it doesn't work. So I don't know why. It doesn't work. Anyway, basically, the plan was to get, an melee enemy, class going, and maybe update stuff with that. So that's the thing for today. I don't know how far I will get. I don't know if I will cry. I was awake until 9 a.m. I streamed for over 9 hours. This is just here because I know I'm not gonna stream Godot on Monday, so I just want to get some consistency in my schedule. So let's get this one on the way, shall I? Godot classes. How do I create a class? Yeah, what? What is that? Okay, by the way, everyone, if I'm just starting to get silent today, it's just literally, I'm looking at some tutorials and, again, sleep deprived. I'm currently working off of energy drink and raw willpower. I don't know if this is gonna be a good thing. Oh, anything, this is what we're working with today. Okay. Hey, Gobstuff Girl, how are you doing? Welcome to the sleep-deprived stream, and all of that. Thank you. It's just a small thing here. Again, I am still hammered from yesterday. Was definitely a good decision, but it was a decision with consequences. So, yeah. That was definitely a thing. Okay, you know what? Apparently this is actually pretty easy. Let's make this one no, I don't want it to be no 2D. Go back. There we go. So since we're working with character bodies 2D, I can probably just start with one. Character body 2D again. Okay, so accents character body 2D. And attach a script. But no, first of all, we name this
enemy class.
Melee enemy class. There. We want to have this for melee enemies. Just pretty simple. So we save scene as melee enemy class.tsnc. Good. Attach script. Yes. So, let's just actually remove most of this. Then we go to our enemy that we want to use. I think we mostly we can just copy paste this stuff in, and then crucially we just cut out what we don't need as of now. So I don't think we need this. We don't need that. We definitely don't need that, and there we go. Actually, we also don't need emit signal because because if these are just spawned by a spawner and the spawners just use hey, something in our tree got removed as a signal, they individually don't need to make signals, so we can make this one much easier actually. Export. Actually, okay, interesting. So I can't export a constant? Okay, I am very surprised about that, but who cares? Just make it a variable. Like, as long as nothing in this script actually called this variable to change, who cares? It can be a variable. The main thing is I need to just be able to change the speed. That's it. Then I do need to export variable health. I'm not capitalizing them now. Let me just give it like 10. There we go. Why is it 300 here? I don't know. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay, then what does an variable damage? Let's just say it does 5 damage or so. So speed, health, and damage we have right now. Those are variables we need to be able to change anyway. Then we do class name is melee enemy. That's just okay, how did I do bullet? Wait, why isn't it working? Oh wait, let me guess, it's yeah, why did I melee enemy? Okay. So yeah, we're doing high stakes stuff right now here. So that should basically give us a pretty basic enemy that we can actually work with. Now let's just see how to use those, because that's just because basically if I want to make more than one enemy a melee enemy, it just makes more sense if I just do one script file, make it a melee enemy class, and then I can just call it in every other enemy I build. Just be like, oh, this is now, you know, a child. And that's currently what I also try to make. Okay. So, I can actually go and basically put in wait a second, use it probably here. Animate it right to the dot. Yeah, I'm just adding play. Now probably the script is just like, okay, who cares? But
Comment is wrong now.
yeah, you're right. That needs to go one up. Yeah, but I will re-comment that later, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I think I have nearly everything. Let me just look at some stuff again. Okay, so I can actually still export you know what, let's just look if this works, because save scene. Okay, let's make go to other nodes and merely enemy class. There we go. Let's call this one just enemy 3. Simple as that. And already has the script. Useful. So I can just go, hey, I want that. Copy. And paste. There we go. So it has a hitbox. Has a paint box. Okay. Now I just okay, it still uses that sprite, so I do need to check if I need a different sprite for that. Just realized that. Wait, we can do it really easily. Where's the purple square?
Use the Godot logo, I guess.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Let's just use the Godot. Oh, you know, your skull. Your skull is being used.
Okay. Don't we already have the skull?
What?
Don't we already have the skull?
No, I moved that one out.
Okay. Then it's fine.
Oh no, we have it still. Yeah, maybe I should not use the skull. Where's the Godot logo? There's the Godot logo. And you get removed. Oh god. It big.
Scale. Yeah.
Let's pad it onto 2. Interesting, meaning I can change this one to rectangle, sprite 2D. It's a bit offset, but I don't. It's fine. Rectangular shape, yeah. It's still on a different layer, which is good. And now we have this scene. Save scene as enemy3.tsnc. Okay. Now I just need to go into the enemy script. At export variable enemy instance 3 packed scene. There we go. Which then means I can now load in enemy 3 and then I need to actually make it like this. Variable enemy 3 equals enemy instance 3 dot instantiate. Okay, then you know what? Now we make one for this. Then we make very simply if copy paste, because I'm currently just very lazy. Is just enemy 3 dot player. Okay, so maybe that works, but this could mean we actually can just make everything a lot faster. It starts. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? Can't find global position. Huh? Any spawner here has character 2D, so that should work.
Enemy spawner doesn't have a target.
No, it doesn't need it.
Good.
Now I'm a bit confused. Because that is the same as here. Let me just check again what the problem was. Yeah. Okay, why is it... Okay, so it spawns the steel balls. It has problems.
Well, the explosion may have making some problems.
You know what, I don't think that's the reason, but, you know, then I will just delete that. By the way, I can also get this signal out of here. And do it like this. Then I'm just doing animated sprite 2D dot play. And then also I just go in here and remove the explosion for once, because
For now.
no, I don't. I want to remove.
You're not where you remove it.
I do remove it here, right? Delete animation, yes. Here also, it's just in there. Everything is fine. Okay.
The animation is called roll.
Yes, it doesn't. Okay.
Actually, it does matter. I think your whole moving signals.
No, it's not that. It is not the animation.
I said your removing signals and stuff may have not been the best idea.
That's not the problem. I think I know what the problem is. So basically, it can still spawn enemy 1 and enemy 2, but it can't spawn enemy 3. Which is weird, because it's just the same script as enemy 1. And technically, it should work on the same...
I think maybe the if is the problem.
That's not the point. This is just...
Can you string ifs behind each other?
Yes.
What is else if for then? Elif?
Basically, you can... Basically, you can make as many if statements as you want, and then say, and for every other stuff you do this.
Yeah, that's else, but there's elif. What else if whatever it's called?
I don't know where you can use it. I mean, do I need... Maybe it is elif? I don't know. You know what, let's try with elif, who knows? Spawns and crashes. And it is definitely enemy 3. Because if I would remove... Yeah, let's just actually comment this out for 1 second. And then start everything again. It works without a hitch.
See, there's a problem with your way you did it.
I feel like the code is not compatible.
Elif. I think it's Elif.
I did use that just now and it still crashes.
Okay.
The thing is, it crashes the moment it wants to spawn an enemy 3.
Yeah, so something is wrong with it.
Yes, and it constantly says it cannot get global position of player.
Yeah.
Meaning, you the Flintus debugger, it will help you like, hi, yeah, Tensor, like, it is currently what I'm trying to do. The thing is just, it's just, here. When was that? Anyway. Local variable anything is declared but never used in the block. It is intended prefix with an underscore. Okay, that is irrelevant. Basically, every time it crashes. How to don't use the debugger? It will help you a lot. Where's the debugger here? Oh, I mean debug. What? Because the thing is, I know that it says it wants to get the it can't get the global position, and that's the thing I don't understand. What the problem here is, because basically variable target no to d. So when it runs in main, you know, here the enemy spawner, it knows that this means the character, and it spawns it perfectly for 2.
The ones that don't use classes, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing. It tells me it breaks here in enemy GD. The problem is, it doesn't. Like, I know that it doesn't, because the thing is, if you, the moment I removed, you know, enemy 3 from this thing, it worked again. So, the fuck? You run the game, it will pause on that line of code. You know what? Then let's undo that and let's see if it. What happens then? We're here, and it says. Yeah, here. But why does it say in... But I don't get why it says that in enemy GD when... No, it crashed. It literally crashed because okay, basically it tells me it does it on this line. So you know what? Let's just try it again. Maybe that just. Nope. Yeah. Which is again.
So it pauses.
What?
So it pauses.
Which is again very weird to me, because again, it doesn't break when the third enemy isn't spawned. So it is a problem with the third enemy, but it tells me it's a problem in the enemy GD script, which isn't.
Yeah, it paused. There was a play button in there.
It tells.
But you didn't show it. You just closed the game.
No, the people saw that there was a yellow.
People didn't saw.
Yeah, but it also told it down here. So it is a problem here, and I think okay. So the problem is, and I guess I know what the problem right now is because it tells me. It says it can't get global position, and since this is like the same script, I think it just. Yeets it, it kind of yeets it back, I'm just so confused because, again, I have enemy instance 3, so no problems here. Target is character, so it
You could
should
also just show it off again.
What?
The pausing. Because there's a question.
Okay, it always crashes there.
No, it didn't. It paused. And that's what you should show first.
Okay, first of all, if I put a line here, okay,
Yeah.
button, and I do this. See?
Yeah.
Start.
There's the play button. So it
Yeah.
paused at that moment.
That's not a. That is not a pause, that is a crash.
Sure.
Yeah. And it also tells me it's this problem. But I also know it isn't because this script is not relevant to it. The only relevant one is somehow it doesn't get this part. And that's what breaks it. Which I don't know how. Okay? That is the question I'm currently trying to solve here, because it is the, except from here where it was constant, but also like, I don't know, should I just maybe do it like this? I don't think that will change stuff a lot. What? I can easily run it again without breakpoint. Let me just show it to you. Because here, I put everything away, and now pull it to the side. It still says same problem. Wait. What?
Just what it said. That's all.
Can't get global position because nil. And again, when I go to the enemy spawner and when I comment out all of this, so the third enemy that runs on the enemy class, works without a problem. It is the third enemy.
Yeah.
So, and since it says can't get global position, this is definitely because somewhere in here it tries to actually get the global position from, well, player, this thing, but it never arrives. And that's what I'm wondering. Oh, you know, because this is literally something I don't grasp. It would be wonderful if I can understand, if I could figure out how to solve that. Because if I fix this today, I can make melee enemies. There was the spawner script. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. So. I mean, it's the same script everywhere.
But it also works with the...
But it works when it's out.
Also works.
I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh! I'm so stupid.
That was the...
Yep, that was the problem.
So, if you have one...
Let me just check. Yep, it works.
So...
That was the problem.
Let's analyze. Understand.
Okay.
Close.
Yeah.
So,
the problem was I was not spawning a child, or I was assigning a target to when it hit this. Okay.
Yeah.
It equaled. This is why it called in script.
It equals 1.
It equaled 1.
So
it said, okay, assign player
to enemy 3.
To enemy 3 as a target, and then add a child. And because I didn't add a 3 here, but enemy, it tried to spawn an enemy that didn't have anything assigned. So obviously it gave me an error in this script. Yeah, okay, you know what? You're completely... You know what? I should not doubt that. I should not be like, why is it in the script? It's like, yeah, why is it in the script?
Yeah, you copied it 1-to-1, of course.
Yes, and I forgot to change this one part. My class works. You know what this means? I can genuinely... I totally saw that. One of them really. You were not wrong with the assigning stuff. It's just it was a very dumb mistake on my end.
And that the errors in the spawner script, that was also totally correct.
Everything was completely correct. It's just, again, sleep deprivation. Meaning now I can technically, since you know what? I kind of probably want to redo enemy 2 now with the melee enemy class.
So that it works like that, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I just don't know how to do it. Can I just change type to melee enemy? Change. And then... change that back. It works, but like...
I think you just need to write class.
I don't think
so that you can assign it the class.
No. Class I literally select up here already.
Where?
Here in what kind of node I use. Then it already has the script and everything in it.
Then that should work, and you don't need the rest of the children, right? Because it's in the class.
Oh no, the children I still need to add.
Okay.
I know it's a bit weird, but you know what? How do I delete a TSNC file from the...
Down there, in your resources.
I mean here.
Enemy TS and C. Yeah.
A packed scene. Delete.
Yeah. Don't you have like a thing to roll back things?
Yeah, I have that. That's not a problem.
Then maybe make a save point, and then.
That's not really a problem here.
Okay.
I mean,
Then do what you think is right.
I think I can just delete. You know what? No, I can actually make it like this. I can change a type to animated sprite 2D. So, wait, this is how animated sprite 2D is, yeah. And then I just also name it right 2D. Just to, then we change the class. How's it called? Change type. Melee enemy. Detach script. Change type. Melee enemy. Attach script, and we want open. Yes. Bada bing, bada boom. So now, enemy. This one had 100 though. So it's less. Animated sprite 2D. Animation. New sprite frames. New sprite frames. Hello. Animation here.
Sure that's the right way?
It was the right way.
Not just load.
No, that isn't. Here, see sprite frame and then oh yeah. Here. Move. We just say that. Boom. Now if we look into this, it works. Then we can rotate it by like 90 degrees. And oh yeah, actually this one should probably be rotated by 180 degrees.
It's not 180.
Yeah. And
Well, you were making it harder for yourself.
I don't know, but let's just see. it works. And now it uses the same melee enemy script as enemy 3. Oh my. Woo.
Then you could do the same thing for enemy 1.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I want to actually do that much right now, because next up would be, changing a lot of stuff here, actually.
Why?
Basically, I need to make it so that somehow these enemies can actually hurt the player in different amounts of damage.
No. First you need to change your enemy to also work with the script. Because you changed enemy 2 and you have enemy 3 and enemy 1 still works with the old system.
Yeah, and you know what the problem is? I don't know if I change stuff here in this script and if I save it, if it then pops up in those scripts.
It should.
Ah, it does. Good.
That's what classes are for, right?
I mean, yes, basically. Yes. Okay, so this stuff is really something I can just then work into as the damage. I still need to the problem is just the next stuff with damage is...
No, next up is enemy 1. Again.
You're completely right, actually.
You can start think about the after you're done with this.
Detach script. Change type. Melee enemy class. There we go. And then we attach script, and we actually do want melee enemy class. Load. And you are going to have speed of 250. That's what I said. Enemy 2 is that. Enemy 3 is... Your thing should be 100. Okay. Oh! That's a problem. When I change it in one, it changes in all of them. What? I mean, if I do this, run it, no problem again. It's just...
should, yeah.
Why does it that? Oh, that could actually be. Let me just check. Bring up 250. Enemy 3 is gonna run at 200, and enemy 1 is going to run at 100.
Yeah. Save.
Save all. Still there in the inspector and such, so. Okay. We just were unlucky. Okay. It just spawned a whole lot of steel balls. That's it. Okay. You're right. So I should not worry about this. The inspector counts for that. Okay. Thanks. My
Weird?
weird.
But okay.
You know what this means?
Mm-hmm.
I successfully created an enemy class and implemented it on all enemies and made a third enemy.
In 1 hour.
You know, for the fact that I'm basically just running off of pure willpower and energy drink.
I think you're doing better than last time, actually.
I don't know what to do now.
I think you're underestimating yourself a bit.
Maybe I work the best when I'm just completely fucking hammered. Anyway, so I guess next time I can make a ranged enemy class. Ooh. Actually, no. The thing is, I mean, next would be the for the character to actually just lose health and.
Well, maybe make a health variable.
I mean, fair. Let's just variable health is
100. That seems like the usual.
yeah. Okay. Then then I need a function. I know that much.
Well, you already have on
hitbox is body entered.
Body. So you probably need to modify that one. Depending on which enemy hitbox enters it, you need different damage, right?
Yeah, basically. The thing is just. Listen, here's the thing. I just realized the thing. I basically need to do 3 things. I need to make the variable health go down. I need to say if health is equal or lower than 0, emit signal died. I need to also connect it to signal to the UI that we can have basically a health bar up in the left corner or so, for which we need some assets, but we can find that, I guess.
There's also just a progress bar. You can use that for now.
Yeah, that it runs out.
Well, you should start with 1.
Do you know how much my brain just clogged up? Yeah, the thing is, I probably just need to do one. Wait a second. So we have you know what? Let's just make it pretty simple. That health minus equals 10. Signal health lost Klammer health lost if health if health how do you say no
equals and
what's the smaller sign?
one of those two.
Equal 0.
Expected oppression. Okay, I don't think you need two equal signs there.
I mean this. Also, yeah.
Works, probably.
Maybe I don't know if this is bigger or smaller. I think it's smaller.
Yeah, it's always from left to right.
Yeah.
It's
Abstract note.
fine. It's fine.
Progress bar. Yeah, progress bar.
Usually sure that progress bar is the right thing, not
The other is texture progress bar, and I need a texture for that.
Okay. Probably should open the thing again and look what you can do with the progress bar.
Fill mode, begin to end, top to bottom, bottom to top.
And to begin, actually. Or yeah, or if you do it vertically then. Seems fine.
Then, I guess I just variable health equals 100. Let's just do it like that. Then I guess in main we connect health lost to the UI connect. So now in UI we have on character health lost health minus equals 10, and if health smaller equals 0, Wait, why am I making it myself so bad? I can just health is just health.
They're not in the same scene tree.
Can I just do? Can I just do health? No. Sorry, health. 10. Does this work? No.
Only identifier attribute you read.
Yeah, only identify attribute access and subscription access can be used as assignment target. Then health dot the problem is also that tutorials, again online, do not explain shit. Just for 1 second see if everything just works without that. Oh yeah. No. Well, the bar is here.
Oh, you're already at 0%? But it should.
Okay, so here are a few things. First of all, what the enemy class need is okay, the progress bar just has currently a range, and I don't know what to set there. Oh, wait. Can I just have health dot value equal equals 100. That works. Health dot value minus equal 10. Doesn't work. Ah. That works. Wait. What's this? That works. Hack job, but it works. Okay. I mean, I basically only need, I have a paint box. And it is there. So if do you know what? Fair point. Let's fix that first. Let me just look. So wait a second. Health equals player dot health wait, how do I connect those? My brain is just currently getting fried in real time. My brain is getting fried in real time, and I'm like, yes, Tensor's right. I should technically set its value to this variable here. The thing is just, I don't know how I do that right now.
Technically, the character and the UI are both instantiated in main, right?
Yes.
So you can just send a signal, right?
Yes, I'm doing that right now. The problem is not that. The bar works, okay? The thing is just, I basically set health value right now to 100 and then reduce it equal amount. It's basically just the same. Well, technically it should just get the informations from the other function. The thing is just,
I have no idea now what you're talking about.
okay, two things. I have health here, okay? Oh, wait, health here as a variable, okay? This right here should be sent to the UI as a variable that would set the value of health. Right now, I manually equalize them because that works.
Why do you want to save the health variable on the character and not on the UI?
Because the character... because the character has the script to tell when they die. So having the health on them makes the most sense.
Fair.
Similarly, I am currently more in the
You could also technically do the whole calculation in the UI and just tell the character to die. I don't know if it's easier.
Probably not.
Just spitballing.
Here's another thing though. I need to check though. It's basically I need to make it so that if an enemy is entering the hitbox of the player,
Yes.
it despawns. So I need to rework this shit. Already. We need another area to the. Yeah. Well, here we are.
Why do you need another one?
Because this is gonna be what this is where the paint box goes in. We have the hitbox and we need to and technically this should be should have called it hurt box. I should have called it yes, I call it this, and then do have the paint box. So, and now we actually that should be enough. So let's actually actually, I really like that Godot is smart enough that when I do it like that, you know, I'm just putting this around, renaming this to kill box because it dies, and then this one is the paint box. See, it's not connected, but now I can just say connect, and then it's like Oh, you want to connect to on paint box area entered? Yeah. So now, since those are different,
something was scored, but nothing with the actual UI that you wanted to change. So I think you did something right, just in the wrong place.
yeah. Before that, it actually worked, but yeah. Just that score. You're right. Oh. Now. Yeah. So wait, what? You know what? I wanted to go to script. You know what? I just need to tinker with that. This isn't.
It shouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah. But because now. There's a grand irony in doing it like this. Because if I do it like, if I don't despawn them, you know what, fuck it, I don't even know anymore. What just happened? I made 2 steps forwards and 3 steps back in the last second. Because, yeah, visibility is on 1. That's the thing. The point of the paint box is at within it kills the enemy in return. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will do that next time. I made still probably better progress than expected.
Something is wrong.
You know the weirdest part about this is? It doesn't even reduce the HP anymore. That's weird. Because you'd think it should do that, but it doesn't. It's just...
Entity Bar has something going on.
And, yeah, something is going on here. No. It's just... I mean, like, why? Like, look at this. They just stack up now.
So, they do not interact with each other anymore.
Yes, even though they're on the same layer. Right, you know, I can... If how was it key call again? Area.getParent is
Also, so much so too,
Wait.
I don't need to make a backup.
yeah, wait a second, getParent is melee enemy. Then I just need to wait, and yo, that's that.
Something isn't right. Areas not declared.
Oh, yeah, right, you're right. If body getParent.
Okay, doesn't have a problem with it anymore.
Wait.
Doesn't do jack shit. So something is wrong when you change the hitbox and the hurt box and stuff. Something went wrong there.
I want to try something first. If where get parent is melee, yeah, it's area though. So I'm doing yeah. Well, now it works again. Okay. Okay, this really is just everything I needed to know. I needed to change the signal. As soon as I made it on hitbox area entered, it worked again. Because I think body entered worked as long as it was basically... as long as this was a child of a character body 2D. But now I made it part of an area 2D. So I also need to basically say it.
Sounds reasonable.
You know what? Q3? Does this work now? So now these are areas, so I mean it's pretty simple actually. Yep, okay. Meaning I just need to so considering I don't need that anymore, I can just delete that function completely and disconnect, so no confusion there anymore. That just works now. Good. I technically only need to say hey class player. Maybe that I don't need an class name player, so save scene, and then I go into here and do just a simple if area dot get parent is player Q3. So if I do this now and now it works. See? Okay. First of all, I just realized something is hitbox is just went through it a bit.
You can just go into the inspector and make the same coordinates. Well, that's general coordinates, not the sprite.
Fuck it. No, I'm just putting it there. It's better now.
Okay.
Okay, now I only need to basically do you know what? This is fine. I can figure out next time how I can update UI when a bullet kills them and not and not they despawn by the player. But you know what? Hey, we successfully put the character into a class, made a melee enemy class, and now when we play it, we have a progress bar. We can kill him.
Nope.
Enemy 3, what are you hiding from us?
It has 10 health. I don't know if that's important.
Nope, it's not important.
It's just a variable you aren't using yet.
Right. It's the second layer.
Normal
I am-
enemies on which layer?
Bullets on layer 2.
Yeah, but normal enemies, I'm saying. Like, if enemy 3 is the problem,
Enemy 3 is the problem. You know what? I'm just making this one basically smaller now. Just to be safe. Where the collision is on layer 2 and the mask is on layer 2. The area 2D I can basically make smaller now because the thing was too big anyway. Maybe that was already the problem. Interestingly, everyone else works.
you haven't tried the steel ball.
What?
You haven't tried the steel ball in this.
Oh, no, they work. The last time they worked. Okay, let me just check it again.
If you check fully.
Oh, there's the skill ball. See? Works.
That works. So, on which layers are the other enemies?
Their hitbox is on 2. Their pain box is on 1. This goes for both. As you can see.
Okay, and with enemy 3?
And enemy 3. Hitbox is on 2. Pain box is here. It is connected, so let me just maybe reconnect it. Maybe that is everything we need.
Parameter common parent is null.
Oh, wait. You know what? Disconnect. On hitbox error entered. Maybe that was just everything. I just needed to reconnect them. That could be it. So, die.
Ah, wir haben Bug oder Hälfte stopped spawn.
There.
Works.
It was just I needed to reconnect it. That is everything.
But one of the bullet killed 2 enemies at once.
Yeah, because they overlapped. Which is the next thing I need to probably solve, but I will do that next time. As in, I have no idea how to say, because when they were just character bodies, they didn't overlap. They were just pushing each other away. I mean, technically, I could now make a super hack job, add another collision shape again to the character body and call it just block box to all of them and put it on like layer 10, and then all of the melee enemies would be like, nah, we're not gonna overlap. But the thing is, there's gonna be a much better solution for that, and frankly, I'm happy that we managed to again make actually a melee enemy class that works. Okay? That even acknowledges what? The debug is a powerful tool. I will do it next time, yes, but like this wasn't a debug situation. This was like, okay, some very dumb thing isn't connected, and it was that. But yeah, we added a third enemy. We got the class to work. We even have
I don't know if it was a debugger situation because I don't know what is meant with that specifically.
It usually shows something in the code when code went wrong, but like I don't think this was
already using the debugger.
The thing is also, I would say debuggers only really work when code break, and this time it wasn't really code breaking, it was more like code was running as intended and you need to figure out where the logic problem was. So, but hey, fucking managed to work this out. I think next time we can probably clear up the health bar that we added. We have a health bar now! And it works! Actually, our character has health and he drains it. Cool! Just need to actually figure out everything else being a bit more simple. But yeah, actually really good progress here. So yeah, thanks everyone for staying with me for another round. Even though I definitely was hammered a lot. Let's do some relaxing stuff then. Yeah, you know what? Let's do some rounds to end out as usual, and we can still talk about this. Yeah, I mean, just stay here. We're gonna be back in literally a second, so don't worry about that. I'm just really happy how this is shaping up. Like, this is even if I sit here, you know, for just 2 hours on a Saturday with sleep deprivation, I still managed to make some progress, and I'm happy that I'm doing this here. Like, I'm really happy that you are watching. Like, I said this yesterday, you know, if this is ever released, your name will be in the credits because you helped. You're here. It's pretty valuable. So yeah. See you in a second. I will just really quickly roll over and then we're gonna do some shooty bang bang just to get the mind into less of a black mode. Okay, so yeah, see you in a second.